Hello everyone. In this video, today we are going to learn word problems from chapter 5, Quadratic Equations, exercise 5.3. Okay, let's have a look at the question. The difference of squares of two numbers is 180. The square of the smaller number is 8 times the larger number. Then find those two numbers. The square of the smaller number is 8 times the larger number. So we don't know the larger number. That's why I am taking the larger number as some constant x. Next, then smaller number also we don't know. But he gave one condition. Square of the smaller number. I don't know smaller number. That's why I am writing it as smaller number only as it is. Square of this smaller number. The square of the smaller number is 8 times the larger number. So square of the smaller number is 8 times the larger number. So smaller number square equals to 8x. Then what about the smaller number? That is plus or minus under root 8x. Simply I am removing the square here, so it will become here square root. Next, now we got the larger number as well as the smaller number. He gave one more condition then. The difference of squares of those two numbers is 180. Difference, bigger number minus larger number, bigger number minus smaller number. Squares of those, larger number is x, so square of that larger number minus smaller number is root 8x plus or minus root 8x square of the smaller number, which is equals to 180. X square as it is minus, whether it is plus or minus, if we are doing square always it is plus only, so square root and square will cancel, so we remains with 8x is equals to 180. So 180 I will bring to the left side, so we will get x square minus 8x minus 180 is equals to 0. Now we need to split the middle term into two terms. X square, this minus 8x can be written as minus 18x plus 10x minus 180 is equals to 0. From these two, if I take out x common, so we remains with x into x minus 18. Then if I take plus 10 common, remains with x minus 18 is equals to 0. So we will get x plus 10 into x minus 18 is equals to 0. So here plus 10 is there, so we will get minus 10. X is equals to minus 10. Here minus 18 is there, so we will get plus 18. So x values are minus 10 and plus 18. So x is nothing but the larger number. So if the larger number is minus 10, that is if x is equals to minus 10, then what about the smaller number? Smaller number we took as under root 8x. So which is equals to under root 8 into x value is minus 10. So which is equals to under root minus 80. But under the square root minus is not possible. So x is equals to minus 10 is not possible. Then we need to go with the 18. If x is equals to 18, then what about the smaller number? Under root 8 into 18. Under root 8 into 18. That is under root 144, which is nothing but 12. So if the larger number is x, then smaller number will be 12. Here plus or minus is there, so that same I am writing plus or minus, plus or minus, plus or minus. So it means if the larger number is 18, the smaller number will be plus or minus 12. Okay, let's look at one more question. train travels 360 kilometers at a uniform speed. If the speed had been 5 kilometer per hour more, it would have taken 1 hour less for the same journey. Then find the speed. See, if you observe this clearly, 1 hour less, it means he gave the time difference. So already we know the formula, time is equals to distance by speed. So 1 hour less, that 1 hour is equals to distance 360 by speed minus distance 360 by speed. Though he gave the speed in two different conditions clearly. If the speed had been 5 kilometer per hour more, it means in the beginning, if the speed is x kilometer per hour, then after getting more, it will become x plus 5. So in the beginning, the speed of that particular train is x kilometer per hour. Then after it is becoming more, so it will become x plus 5. So now we need to solve this equation. I will do cross multiplication of this. So we will get 1 is equals to x plus 5 into 360. X plus 5 into 360 minus x into 360 whole divided by x into x plus 5. So 1 is equals to x into 360, 360x plus 5 into 360, 1800 minus x into 360, 360x whole divided by x into x, x square plus x into 5, 5x. So plus 360x minus 360x will get cancelled. So we remains with 1 is equals to 1800 divided by x square plus 5x. So now this x square plus 5x I will take to the left side. So we will get x square plus 5x is equals to 1800. So 1800 also I am taking to the left side. So we will get x square plus 5x minus 1800 is equals to 0. Again same process, splitting the middle term into two terms. So x square, this plus 5x I am writing it as 45x minus 40x minus 1800 is equals to 0. In case if you feel difficulty in this splitting middle term into two terms, you can go with the formula. From these two I am taking x common, so remains with x plus 45. From these two I am taking minus 40 common, so we remains with x plus 45, which is equals to 0. So we get x minus 40 into x plus 45 is equals to 0. So here x minus 40 is there, so x value will get plus 40. Here plus 45 is there, so we will get x equals to minus 45. X, we took it as speed of the train. Speed won't be negative ever, so minus 45 won't come. So speed of that is 40 kilometer per hour. Okay, let's look at the next question. Two water taps together can fill a tank in 9 3/8 hours. The tap of larger diameter takes 10 hours less than the smaller one to fill the tank separately. Then find the time in which each tap can separately fill a tank. So here he gave clearly the tap of the larger diameter takes 10 hours less than the smaller one. So time taken by smaller tap, time taken by smaller tap is equals to x hours. Then time taken by larger diameter tap, it will take 10 hours less, so x minus 10. Next, then to fill the total tank, smaller diameter tap will take X hours. Then how much volume it will fill in single hour? Volume of water filled by smaller tap in 1 hour. Total time taken by the smaller tap is X hours. Then how much amount of volume it will fill in single hour? That is nothing but 1 by X hours. But he gave in 9 3 by 8 hours. 8 9s are 72 plus 3 75 by 8 hours. In 1 hour, if it is filling 1 by X hours in 75 by 8 hours. In 75 by 8 hours, how much it will fill then? 75 by 8x. Okay. The small tap will take total X hours to fill that tank. Then how much amount of water it will fill in 1 hour? That is 1 by X. Then how much it will fill in 75 by 8 hours? That is 75 by 8x. Now we will go with the larger tap. In larger tap, total time it is taken is X minus 10. So how much it will fill in 1 hour then? 1 by X minus 10. Larger tap, how much volume it will fill in 1 hour? That is 1 by X minus 10. Then how much it will fill in 75 by 8 hours? That is 75 by 8 into X minus 10. So we got together. So if both are together, that will fill the tank completely. That is nothing but one part. So the volume filled by smaller tap, that is 75 by 8x. Volume filled by small tap 75 by 8x plus volume filled by the larger tap is equals to total, nothing but one part completely. In the first term 75 by 8 is there, in the second term 75 by 8 is there, so I will take out that 75 by 8 common. So we will get 1 by x plus 1 by x minus 10 is equals to 1. 75 by 8 I will take complete to the right side, so we will get 1 by x plus 1 by x minus 10 is equals to this 75 by 8 will become reciprocal, so we will get 8 by 75. Okay, next 1 by x plus 1 by x minus 10 equals to 8 by 75. I will do cross multiplication. 1 into x minus 10, x minus 10 plus 1 into x whole divided by x into x minus 10, x into x minus 10, which is equals to 8 by 75. X 2x minus 10 whole divided by x into x square minus 10x is equals to 8 by 75. I will do cross multiplication. 75 into 2x 150x minus 75 into 10 750 is equals to 8 into x square 8x square minus 8 into 10x 80x. I will take everything to the right side, so 8x square as it is minus 80x as it is, 150x will become minus 150x, minus 750 will become plus 750, which is equals to 0. So 8x square as it is minus 80x minus 150x minus 230x plus 750 is equals to 0. Okay, next I will divide all the terms by 2. by 2 by 2 by 2. So we will get 2 ones are 2 fours are 2 ones are 2 ones are 2 15s are 2 ones are 2 threes are 6 15 2 sevens are 14 10 2 fives are 10. So I will write that again now. 4x square minus 115x plus 375 is equals to 0 plus 375 equals to 0. Same again, splitting the middle term into two terms. If you feel that bigger numbers are there, splitting the middle term will be difficult, so go with the formula. Now the same again doing, that is splitting the middle term into two terms, or else go with the formula. Okay, so if you go with the splitting middle term into two terms, 4x square as it is minus 115 can be written as minus 100 minus 15, minus 100x minus 15x plus 375 is equals to 0. From these two I will take out 4 common, so we remains with x square minus 4x I will take out common. 4x if I take out common, so we remains with x minus 25. From these two I am taking minus 15 common, so we remains with x minus 25 is equals to 0. So we will get 4x minus 15 into x minus 25 is equals to 0. Here minus 15 is there, so it will become plus 15. By multiplied by 4 is there, so it will become divided by 4. So x is equals to 15 by 4, or else x is equals to here minus 25 is there, we will get plus 25. So x value may be 15 by 4, or else x value may be 25. That x is nothing but the time taken to fill the tap by the smaller one. So if x is equals to 15 by 4, then how much time it will take to fill by the larger one? Larger one we have as x minus 10. So x minus 10, x is 15 by 4 minus 10. 15 minus 40 by 4. 15 minus 40 minus 25 by 4. Negative numbers not possible. Then if x is equals to 25, x minus 10 is equals to 25 minus 10, so which is equals to 15. So smaller tap it will take 25 hours to fill the tank, and larger tap it will take 15 hours to fill the tap. So this 15 by 4 is not possible, because we are getting here a negative value. Negative hours won't be there. That's it. Thank you everyone. Subscribe my channel.